Hello everyone, how are we? Sorry for the
Oh,
sorry for the
There's no
slight
delay.
lateness.
There's no
No
delay.
delay,
It's,
no
it's,
delay.
it's 8:28 p.m.
We're good, we're good. Thank you
what
everyone
is
for joining
going on?
us for episode 23 or so of Top Individuals. I think we're on about that. Yeah?
All right.
23,
Oh,
24.
mate. I
Hello Mala.
Now, like,
Oh, how are we
how
doing?
I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I mean, you guys look like you're a bit sad. Look like coronavirus got you feeling down.
It actually has.
Maybe
I,
because
I
you
cried
just
today.
actual.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Mental health's not doing too well. I don't know. I think corona's having a side effect. But yeah, I cried at like basically the
You,
end of work,
That's it, even handsome boys do cry, guys.
and I've gone ahead and requested to have a day off this week.
Have a
So,
full game
did
session.
I sound like you guys were having a bit of a rough time in Sea of Thieves just then.
Yeah, so we're playing Sea of Thieves
we
at the
had a
moment.
really rough but very very cool time where we just have a big loot. It's been like it shouldn't have taken us that long to do whatever this is, but we all got dinner, and so we just stayed online.
It's been
Then
it's
we
been
all
a busy
came
day
back.
for us.
So it's been a log quest, and then on the way back we accidentally crashed into a rock, and we got stuck there. Like first time ever, like actually stuck. The ship's not pushing us back.
So
Meanwhile,
like Titanic style.
dude, legit like just completely beach up, wasn't moving. Meanwhile, the megalodon is actually at the side of our ship trying to eat us, but
That's in the
it's
game.
Yeah.
yeah, the megalodon is, or megalodon, depending on who you ask. It was there,
Is
like
Jason
chomping
Statham
at
in there
us.
as well?
Yeah, why
I
not?
wish. That's a good pirate idea.
He should be a
Um,
character.
Captain Statham.
But yeah, the thing glitched, so it couldn't do any damage to our ship, and it was just right next to us. So we just kept shooting it and killing it, and eventually, as soon as we killed it, it like launched all of us, up in the air as high as the game could possibly. We broke the game, and our ship launched like above. The ship was above Alex and I, who were like so far above, we were literally in space, basically.
You can
Looking
see
at
all the
entire
islands.
game
It's incredible.
behind us. It had no idea where to put us. I started after like 5 minutes of almost not seemingly falling. We then started to actually fall down and told us where the islands were, and then we started losing health because I was falling that fast that it was like damaging me.
And that's why we were kind of late.
And our ship was also up there, and then I watched it sink super fast. I lost vision of it, and then it landed in the water, and all the treasure is still there, and we got two other people trying to finish the quest.
Yep, it's going
So what
as
you're
we
saying is
speak.
you've been through a lot today and this week.
It's been a fucking day, mate. COVID doesn't normally bug me, so I don't know why I was the way I was. I mean, I feel like
I
there's
don't blame you, mate. I wasn't drinking, and look, COVID's changed me. It's
yeah.
fucking crazy.
I feel like the difference is COVID itself doesn't like negatively impact me, but it puts a hold on all the things that positively impact me. So now I just don't have that. You know, like some people are like, I'm not like the case of stuff is worrying, but I'm not personally stressed about getting COVID because I'm like, I live alone. I am
think
a
that's
young
you and
guy. I'm
99%
going to be
of the
fine.
rest of the population. So.
Oh, definitely. But I just say there are some of those people who like the thought of COVID actually fucking saddens them.
Yeah,
it's a big fear thing. Meanwhile, I'm like, I don't care if I get it. I just don't want to give it to other people.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat as well. Thought you guys were going to stream Sea of Thieves. We were thinking about it. We were thinking about streaming Sea of Thieves in the opening.
Yeah,
I can technically still stream it, considering it's still fucking going. But I haven't set up. Haven't set it up yet. So
if we do stream a game, if we do a gaming stream, what game do we stream?
Good question. Good question.
Is it TFT?
Nah, that's too.
That'd be funny. What's that game with the rag dolls?
Rag
Oh,
dolls.
Gang Beast. Gang Beast.
Gang Beast? Like
where you fight each other and they're just they're like hanging off the edge of stuff.
Yeah, I mean you don't have to fight each other. I think they have levels now where you can help each other get through certain obstacles and puzzles and shit. I don't know, I was watching Jericho play with some Australian girl. It was fucking fun.
Yeah, right.
So you like help yourself, like you gotta help each other get up. Like, because if you can't reach it, someone has to like pick them up and then like throw them up there and shit.
Oh, this is the one that's a platformer, right? And you gotta work together and like it's all like
yeah, but
it
wasn't originally that, but yes.
I think I know the game you're talking about. It's like something together. Actually, I think I either own the game or I have it in my Steam wishlist. At the time, it was meant to be like as fun, but when I looked into it when I got it, they're like it's cool, but it's only about like one night of playing and then it's done. But I think they've had way more content drops then. Could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, we'd just do some sort of weird, not party game, but like one of those games we can just like fuck around in, like
or Rocket League, but you know.
Yeah. I was thinking something like, you know, those games where like, I don't know, like a GTA sort of thing, you know, where everyone's just fucking around in a big world or something.
Or we try and pull off a heist.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like we could do like a payday sort of thing.
Fun. We just need a fourth.
Yeah, that's true. Gets the last special guest. I'm sure he joined for an
episode. Don't know if we want to do payday because we're just going to struggle to do that.
Yeah, true.
Why is that?
Because if you dick around in payday, you actually just lose the mission.
Yeah. We just do it in easy.
I'm just shit because I always let you guys take care of it, and it's just like whatever.
We're like, we need you for your extra resources that your body brings.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm good for.
Go open doors so we can do very hard.
Yep. It's fucked.
To be fair, even Alex does like way more than I do. Alex does the hardest roll every time. Yeah, and I was like, fuck's sake, Alex, get your shit together.
So much.
Yeah, I think I've played the most of everyone.
Like, and the only time I've played is with you guys, and you're
like, you have
the hardest level when you're
that is the big. What you bring there is a good point of those games where they kind of suck if you're trying to bring someone in, because the fact is those easy ones like. It's cool to successfully, like it's legitimately boring because you spend like 20 minutes doing kind of the same stuff you were doing very hard, except you now earn like $5 instead of 500.
Yeah.
And I'm just in the corner like. Just chilling out. He's like, Daniel, what the fuck did you do? Did you go spot him? I swear, okay, I'm just fighting in a corner.
It's just I have my mask on.
You told me not to do anything. So I'm not.
Ryle suggested Rainbow Six.
It was me. Sorry, I got spotted.
Rainbow Six is definitely a game that we dick around in, so we can do that.
That'd be funny.
What game? I was thinking of a game. I know we don't play anymore, but that's one of the other things I liked about Destiny 2. It was a kind of, you could have someone join in who had just started the game, and it did not affect much of the play for everyone else. Yeah, everyone's loot was like sort of unique for them.
Yeah, I actually had a lot of fun with Destiny for that sort of shit. Like, it's good to play on your own and with others, so I like that.
I'm kind of annoyed that they just wasted my money that I put into the game by deleting the content.
Yeah, also very annoying. So I'm not playing it again.
Yeah, and I couldn't get my content back either.
Oh yeah, your account
That's
got
why
locked.
I didn't want to play again because I tried, but I just.
Yeah.
But so you played Destiny 2 with us, didn't you?
Yeah, I was like I wasn't. Not as much as you guys, but I still had like maybe 5 hours less or 2 hours less gameplay than you guys. I still had heaps of shit.
Yeah, you still played a lot.
That's why I was pissed off when like
you did the Crucible a lot, didn't you? You did the multiplayer
a lot.
Yeah. I literally like smashed.
Such a good multiplayer. You were doing the multiplayer more than I was. I would only have you beat for hours because the first 4 days I played 16 hours a day, and just did the campaign every character.
And, like, I hopped on with you guys at like midnight, whatever the fuck it was, or like 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning.
And like try and smashed out the like campaign real quick.
So good.
It was like.
I think we did 4 to 7 or 4 to 8, something like that. We went to bed and then I woke up again at 10 and jumped back on.
Yeah, I was like, this isn't a lifestyle.
It was despicable. It was disgusting. I think I just finished. I finished Shadow of War just before Destiny 2 started.
Yeah, I think it was that day or that night.
No, it was like 15 minutes, 20 minutes before fucking.
Oh yeah, you're
Destiny
right.
Was starting. I woke you up, Alex. I woke you up. I think you went to bed, and I was napping, bro. Shadow of War.
Yeah.
And you like just text me. I'm like done.
Yeah, that's right.
Just text me.
Oh fuck, bro.
Which made the final mission of Shadow of War mean nothing to me.
You know what? I think Battlefield is going to be the game for me.
Dude, no, I'm confident. Forza 5 will be another one as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm actually going to go out and just buy RTX 2080 or something.
If you can, yeah.
If I can get one.
Just something.
I've been holding off because I just refuse to pay the amount because it shouldn't be that much, and it's unfortunate that it is, but I don't see it getting any lower. I thought maybe if they just increase their stock, it would lower.
Apparently, one of our friends was saying they might lower. There is word of it happening, but we'll see.
Yeah, but what, in years? Like, it'd take a while.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing is all, that's just
even
depends.
They released the TI version and they're just fucking gone.
They're gone as well.
The only ones out there is the 3060s and a few 3070s.
It's insane, man.
That's like, well, I might as well just keep the 1080 that you've let me. Like,
And that works alright for you?
It works alright, but I just want, like, I went out and bought a 4K monitor, so I want 4K.
Yeah, you want to utilize it. Yeah. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
I hate falling into the hype of games, but I could just see Battlefield being... It looks like they've done what everyone has asked them to.
Yeah. It's only taken
I also want to
6
try
games.
and stream it. If I can stream it,
yeah,
I think it could be a good opportunity just to get a few.
Just jump in early.
Yep. Well, we've got a resident Twitch streamer in the chat, Mala, so you could ask her for some tips, for some advice on what to stream with new games. But yeah, otherwise, I'm very keen for that.
Yeah, I'm
Date from last week, boys. Perfect. Finished.
Let's see the rest.
How good? Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
what about the other side?
You dropped it.
Alright, you know what's actually funny? I just shuffled it a bunch, right, and dropped it, right? As a joke. It just came back up. I know, it's fucked, obviously. I don't even know how I did this. Wasn't paying attention, I was in a meeting. I just did it.
Very good. I can solve this thing now in I reckon...
Do it.
3-4 minutes?
You said it? Yeah, do it. That's great content. Do it.
You actually want me to?
Don't do it.
I actually want you to. I really want you to.
Well, I don't want,
it's only 3 to 4 minutes.
You guys, I'll tell you what, you guys keep talking. I'm going to shuffle it.
Yeah, mute Alex off.
Keep talking.
We'll fucking,
keep doing your thing. I'm mixing it up now.
How big's your dick, Jake?
Massive, eh?
Kind of small.
I had someone ask me that the other day.
I feel that. So I heard the story of one guy getting called at work saying he has a massive dick. And it just had me laughing.
Do you want to tell the story, Jake, while I...
That's a weird thing happen. I have no idea what story you're talking about.
Well, I can't tell it.
It involves work and...
I got a call at work the other day, let's just say that, and someone who I know, but...
You got pranked, mate. You got pranked.
Yeah.
Done.
Basically, someone rang me up and asked me how big my cock was, and I was like, tiny. Like, oh, okay, have a good day. No idea who this person was.
To get asked why you're at work.
Turns out it was Jake calling from Melbourne, which was quite interesting.
You told me the day or two before. Yeah, mate, I'm working all day. Give me a call.
Can you replicate the accent?
Yeah. Oh, hi, Alex. Yeah, it's Darren from last week. That was it. I just did.
It was
really
something like that.
Maybe because it was a little bit muffled
over the phone. Yeah, it was just super muffled.
Yeah, it was over the phone. I was like, hi, Alex. Yeah, hi, it's Darren.
Yeah, you sounded really like effeminate.
Effeminate.
Gay, yeah.
Well,
faggot.
Mate, the character I play slays. Probably not the last one, because that's definitely a bannable Twitch slur.
Oh, what's the time now? 8:13. All right, track me. I'm starting.
8:13. 8:13.
Starting.
You can start.
Yeah, man, I already did.
But yeah, for those who care, me and Jake are in the
they're
same
in lockdown
state.
too. Oh,
I know they're in lockdown, but we've been in longer, and therefore we are superior.
Today is our first day of lockdown as of 6 p.m. tonight.
How long for, was it?
7 days. Possibly longer, obviously, depending.
We got extended by 7 days.
Yeah, you guys got extended.
Yeah, and there's a lot of hate.
Because the exposure sites grew.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of like uncertainty up here where I am because we're in regional Victoria and we're literally in the bumfuck nowhere. And ironically, in New South Wales, Perisher, which is one of the biggest ski resorts in Australia, is the biggest ski resort in Australia, is open.
What? How?
It's insane.
I don't know. And so when we're here, not open, and it's just turning to shit.
That's so dumb.
The first week at the supermarket, not too bad. We managed to get a few hours in. This next week, it's just been going more dead and dead. Less people coming in, cut more hours.
But yeah, what do you do? Like, no money.
They're waiving our rent. Waiving our rent for the week. And
well, that's
nice.
kind of nice of them. Yeah.
Doesn't really affect me, but
it does because you don't have to pay rent.
No, I already paid it all off.
Oh, yeah, right. Well.
Yeah. So it's just a lot of upset people here. It was pretty dead as well. Everyone's just left. left the mountain, so
Right.
It's super rough.
It's just staff up here right now mostly.
Just staff, hey. At least you got that solidarity sort of a deal.
Well,
so how's your darts going?
Well, that stopped. I've been
You should have bought a dartboard, bro.
Yeah, we got a dartboard in the house.
Oh, well, I take it back. Well done.
Yeah,
oh my god, he actually did it.
So it was 3 minutes. That was 3 minutes.
That's actually impressive, Alex.
Yeah.
It's just a formula, bro. Don't fucking hype him up.
Yeah, that requires
a few turns.
That requires an impressive amount of memory. By default, we remember 5 to 6 things. The average person does. Mind you, though, they're random things. They're not sequential.
Lockdown entertainment. I'm impressed. They ain't boasting. I find it ironic how like Europe has like 100,000 cases a fucking week, and they're just doing whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah,
the UK
but
done that as
the
well.
thing is,
like, oh well.
About every European country.
Well, they're getting their vaccination.
Cases a week.
Like that's the thing. Like a lot of them are getting vaccinated. That's why they're saying that you can travel.
I mean, we are as well, just not
Mm-mm.
at such a high percentage.
No, we're not. We're fucking way behind. We're not getting any fucking vaccinations. Like people are getting their first vaccination, like they're getting it, and then all of a sudden they have to wait 3-4 months for the next jab.
Melbourne's doing well. Melbourne has over 1 million people vaccinated. We have over a fifth of the population, or actually we're at a fifth of the population vaccinated. We're like 1.1 mil. Or that's 1.1 mil vaccinations, in which case that'd be half the people.
Is that solely because we've done so well and that our population's lower than a lot of others, and they're just limiting what we get?
In terms of Adelaide?
Yeah, I think so.
No, in terms of Australia.
In terms of Australia, yeah, that's definitely what it is. Because technically, like, half the reason
countries need it more.
A lot of the reason people are trying to get vaccines in Australia is so they can actually start to travel places. That's what, like, they're not doing it to go visit their auntie or something. They're like, no, I can still see them. Yeah, it is definitely that. Like, we don't have the biggest urgent need for it. It also is because ScoMo was lazy. It took Kevin Rudd to go, hey, where's that extra Pfizer?
Yeah.
Now we're getting it, which is hilarious.
Kevin Rudd, he knows what he's about, and I like it.
He's alright. He's got some strange ideals here and there, but he's alright.
Kevin Rudd looks like my CEO.
He looks like everyone's CEO.
It's just CEO vibe, bro.
No. Go look up Stephen Kane
I
right now.
I've seen it. I know who he is.
But
I mean, like, he looks like everyone's, like, he looks like he could be anyone's
CEO.
Yeah.
If you said he was CEO, you might have makes sense. Yeah. I just think he's shockingly similar to
But now that you've mentioned it, I actually never thought of that.
It is shockingly similar.
So I'm gonna have a look at this. What's his name? Stephen Kane.
Yeah.
With a PH?
C-A-I-N, and no, it's a V.
I think he also has really white hair. I think he's a bit fatter.
He's got gold hair, he's got the glasses. Yeah.
Stephen Kane hairdressing?
I'm not going to use that word.
Not fatter,
No.
Bit more weight to him. But...
Stephen Kane, Coles. Oh, jeez. This is just like slightly bigger Kevin Rudd.
Bit more of him to love. Just a bit more of him to love.
It's like a teddy bear version of Kevin Rudd is how I view it, which is not something I should say about my CEO. But that's who he is.
So your opinion,
cute.
mate? I don't know.
Didn't win the Good Things Award for the month, so I'm upset.
I like that.
My team got nominated, which is cool. But
hey, well, nomination's still alright.
Well, we won the People and Culture one, but we didn't win the further.
People and Culture.
Yeah, that's a big achievement, bro.
Isn't that your division?
Yeah, there's like 300 of us though, so.
Oh, okay. I'm proud of you.
You've done well, mate.
That's what I was waiting for. That's all I wanted.
Wait, I forgot to bring it up, I think last week, but like how crazy with John McAfee dead.
Yeah, I mean, how crazy it didn't happen earlier, but also how crazy it happened.
Yeah, right?
Wasn't he going to go to prison?
Well, that was the thing. He went to prison, yeah. But
did he die there?
I have no idea who the fuck he talking
I can't remember if he died there. John McAfee?
John McAfee is literally the guy who made the McAfee antivirus software.
He's also the biggest enemy of McAfee as well.
He is insane.
Yeah.
He was hiding out on islands where the laws can't get him, basically. Just doing every drug under the sun. And then he'd go on random people's podcasts and just spout shit. He was on PKA.
If you're alive?
He was one on PKA that was there for 40 minutes. John McAfee.
You know, like McAfee antivirus?
Is he the hell skinny guy?
He's not that skinny, but he's old.
Yeah. He was the one that was on PKA.
I honestly can't remember.
Just Google him, bro.
too young, bro. Not with the times.
Yeah, right.
Not with the pop culture these days.
But
that
anyway.
would mean you're too old.
Fucking, what was I gonna say? Yeah, on his like chest he had before he died, he got tattooed whacked. So like as if someone like was gonna kill him.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's kind of interesting. What was that? Sorry.
How did he die? Sorry.
I actually can't remember now. Let's have a look. Let's see, John McAfee.
John Mayer. Fuck me, haven't heard these songs in a while.
He came out with a new album Friday, I think.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Did I miss the new John Mayer album?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm too busy listening to Justin Bieber.
It's very 80s. Very 80s.
You gotta hit that shit
like
up,
that.
eh?
John Mayer.
Yeah. Some of his songs are banging.
Kanye's meant to drop.
So yeah, he died in prison. Apparently, suicide.
I believe it.
So he was murdered.
Well, that's the funny thing. He had it like tattooed on his chest, whacked, and killed himself. Like either way, it's funny. Whether or not it was true that he was whacked or not, it's still pretty
it's funny
funny.
that a man died. Be careful what you say, Alex.
Well,
we're not looking for a lawsuit.
Look, mate. What I find funny is the circumstances, not necessarily the loss of life. Let's say that.
Oh, that makes you such a better man.
Hey, look.
You know what?
Mate.
Give him the Peace Prize. Give him the Nobel Peace Prize.
I'm waiting. Where's my award?
New York,
Australia's greatest father. Great Australian man.
So Alex, how are you going to make the most of your SA lockdown?
Working. How good?
Are you allowed to visit intimate partners?
You know what? For some reason, it wasn't the first thing I asked. Can't think of why. But I believe you probably can. But
the first thing I asked, I was like, when it says intimate partner, does that mean one? Or is it just if I'm seeing someone for an intimate reason, can I go out and see more than one person?
Yeah.
And then I got told a week later it's just one.
Oh. Well, they should have specified.
So what you're saying is you've been seeing 5.
Playmot,
I'm seeing no one.
Playmot says no, you can't see intimate partners.
Playmot should hurry up and put the gold into the gold hoarder and get me my fucking money.
You know what? I was talking to this guy before. I'm fucking sick of his shit. I don't care what he has to say in this chat.
Why is that?
Because
he's also the pilot. He's manning the ship right now.
He's manning a crew of 4 on his own.
It's not turning. He's not turning into the island because he's too busy chatting in our chat.
What a champ!
Your fucking ship and give you your facts.
Well, I can't do anything. I'm in the brig.
Yeah, if I can put you there, you don't have to press anything, and you can just stay.
I mean, I'm just clicking every now and then.
So
we don't know.
2 people really like each other.
What's this for?
Intimate partner.
No, that's just someone that you do karaoke with.
No. It's when you're very close. You go to each other's houses and you play Cluedo.
The Cluedo friends.
I had Beyblades in my head. That's like a 1v1 sort of thing. But if you get the tournament, you can add more people in. So
yeah.
Or what's it called? Fucking
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Uno. That shit gets fucking nasty.
Uno gets heated, but Uno is an orgy of a game. The more the better.
I'm out of wine, boys.
You're out of wine?
Take it long.
Luckily, I bought 12 bottles.
The kids, they need more wine.
Matso.
How much 12 bottles cost you up there?
Yeah, that's right. Got it off eBay. $77. $6.50 a bottle. Absolute fucking bargain.
How about delivery?
Free delivery.
Oh.
Off eBay.
Now that is quality.
You know what? I haven't had a bad bottle yet.
Were they just random?
Yeah, they're like, so they give you 2 of each. It was a mixture of whites and reds, so 6 reds and 6 whites.
That's kind of cool.
2 of each.
I might do that.
Yeah,
it's like that box service, but it's like, you know, the...
It's literally is through Just Wines Australia, and they're pretty big. So
yeah.
I'm sure you've
so
heard
you're not going to get stitched up.
So, like, I think it's mainly stock that's old stock, and they're just trying to, like, get it out the door.
Who cares, bro? I mean, for one, that's pretty good. $6 a bottles.
It's just like, you know, I work at the supermarket, and it's like, their fucking sales are just ridiculous. Like, it's like $25 for a bottle that should be like $12 or $15, you know. So
yeah, well, they got to make money somewhere.
It's funny though. The Barossa's, the South Australian wine, makes up 50% of our wine.
Yeah, right. Jesus.
We're like, yeah, it always feels weird to me when something that Australia does is like globally recognized, and it's like, oh yeah, we're like bigger than that, and then especially when it's Adelaide, and it's like, okay, they're big enough to be fucking, like our wine is some of the best in the world.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty fucking good. Hudson's here. Nice to see you, Hudson. Sorry to hear you're COVID positive.
Wait, actually?
It could be taking the piss.
Are you actually positive, Huddy? I want to hear it from you first.
Were we worried the bottlers would close?
They
not really.
Close.
Essential.
Yeah,
they
we
never
keep
close.
them open.
Yeah.
They're an essential business. Mate, a pharmacy will close before a fucking bottler will.
Yeah, most likely.
Literally just to keep the peace in like the public, because people lose their shit because we're all alcoholics up here.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. We're number 3 most livable city in Adelaide.
Yeah, I am. He's positive. Fuck.
He's positive. Wow. Far out, Huddy. How do you feel?
How did you manage that, Huddy? Are you feeling alright? Yeah, he's English.
Yep.
Huddy's from England. He's from Manchester region.
Wow. Negative test and then got a positive test after football tournament. That's rough.
That
Jesus.
Sucks, man. So what? You've just fucked over everyone at the football game.
Well, no, everyone fucked him over, maybe.
Maybe.
Far out, mate.
I wonder if he knows where he got it from.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Let us know how you feel as well. I'm curious how it affects you, because obviously with young people they say doesn't affect you that much.
Well, he didn't even know
some young people are definitely get hospitalized.
Yeah, some do, but that's the thing. I think it's dependent on health issues, like ongoing health issues.
If they have existing health issues, really?
Yeah,
or if they're athletes.
Really?
Yeah, if they're taking drugs.
But people don't realize that it's funny. Athletes, if they're actually like a professional athlete, they are some of the unhealthiest people in the world.
Yeah, right.
Because they are destroying their body basically to
maximize
whatever it can do.
That makes sense.
Ooh.
So that's why you find actual athletes get sick a lot, because they are just doing 110% to their body 5 days a week plus. It's a common thing with runners. Runners and that get sick a lot.
Fuck. Listen to that, Jesus! So he can't taste the smell. All his mates have got it.
Wait, can't taste the smell? That could be a permanent one.
No, I think it does go away. I think it's just the ongoing.
No, it can be permanent.
Can be.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, some people are like.
Not for Hardy, man. He loves his fucking food. So
well, he's gonna be able to love hot food soon, so.
That's true.
He's gonna not feel a thing and have tears running down his eyes.
So can you get the vaccine as soon as possible, or are you waiting on it?
To wait till he's negative.
Yeah. Wait till he's negative, I guess, but.
Shouldn't one doctor just get it, then treat all the positive patients? He's our positive expert. He's like, yeah, guys, don't worry about my
yeah, don't worry, mate. I'm a bit sick, but you'll be right.
Yeah, he's had one dose.
Could you imagine? I don't even sanitize. There's no point.
Next, it's end of August. Ooh, that's the thing. It's massive.
Yeah, fuck this fucking Delta fucking virus, bro.
What? Are you serious?
How much wine have you?
Oh my god, bro. Way to be a bit racist. Fucking hell. Yeah, look, I might mute that.
Look,
no one clip that. No one clip it. Nobody clip it. I'll mute that on the re-upload. Jesus. Oh boy. This is why he stopped drinking it.
Well. I'm all for them being Australian citizens.
Thank you, everyone, for making it to our final episode.
Cancel culture coming. Yeah, we're aware.
On the left is the playlist of our previous episodes. On the right is nothing, as there will be no future episodes. There's just a small farewell.
We're getting a vacation. This is great. Don't worry.
My god.
Vacation. Now, I have heard there is a new show called High People coming up. It's not quite top individuals. It's marijuana based.
Oh,
fuck me.
Leave the content, relax. I'm just saying,
I'm gonna have a big editing job tomorrow.
You can agree with me or disagree with me, but I'm all for whatever the race is. If you're Australian citizen, you're Australian citizen. But a lot of people went out to visit their families
Right.
when there's a fucking pandemic happening, and it's fucking 20 times worse in that country they visited.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean,
And then
that's
they get
kind
there,
of why we
oh
got
fuck,
it.
it's fucked. Oh, let me back into the country, and
Yeah.
you know, our country made a little bit of a stand, like saying no, but also like, well, we can't say no because they're fucking Australian
Ultimately, they're
citizens.
gonna come
So,
back. Yeah.
yeah, like Australia should never have let them back. Well, a certain, I don't know. I'm not a fucking politician.
I'm curious why you went straight to. Because I'm pretty sure the guy that did it for SA was from where was he from? I can't remember now.
There's a guy from Argentina.
Argentina, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, he was from Argentina. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up because that's from our area. Eh? He visited the place my dad and mum work.
Yeah, right. Oh shit.
Mulberry Hospital. So
Well, apparently he visited where I work too, just when I was not there.
actually,
Yep. Well, I don't know if it was him, or someone near him.
Hope your fucking company like cleaned the fuck out of that workplace.
Well, yeah. I don't know what's going on at the moment. We don't even
He
know if we're open
sanitised
at the
the whole-
moment. We've got
he
no idea.
sanitised the
Because
whole-
the weird part is that
Oh.
what I work for is technically considered essential. We're considered to be
The
essential.
film? The film stuff?
Nah, not the film stuff. My retail work.
Oh, sorry. Of course. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
What I
I'm
don't get
stupid.
is that he visited Golden Grove Village, OPSM, the glasses, right?
Yeah.
But isn't that inside the fucking mall?
Yes.
The centre?
Yeah.
So wouldn't the whole fucking centre be fucked?
Well, that's the thing. You don't really know because you're supposed to
He
sort
would
of.
have passed. He would have passed, you know, hundreds of fucking people on his like walk through.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like yes, but also like I'm not sure whether or not that store has like a door on the front. Like I don't know. It's a bit weird.
Where was he? Where was he? Sorry.
OPSM in Village. I don't know if that's got a door, but anyway.
It does, but it's internal. There's no external
there you
way
go.
to OPSM.
So
But I think the village is big enough, and like it's the way it's
Spaced out.
so long. You can come
it
in
is
from
like a
certain
fair bit of
entrances.
space, yeah, I know,
You can
yeah.
come. There's like 4 different entrances along this long, just fucking. Hey, if you didn't go through food court, then I guess it's okay, but it's still a risk.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
such a
definitely
weird
still a
thing.
risk, but it's oh fuck. But either way, like it's like apparently the Plaza as well, Tea Tree Plaza, like 5-6 shops in there as well. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. So
So how many cases has South Australia had?
I think
I
9,
thought it was only like, yeah, okay.
something like
They're
that.
probably expecting a lot more. But like we were like
Yeah.
talking about weeks ago, it was like people were certain there was like so many cases in South Australia, just no one was getting tested.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing.
Ah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No one was getting tested because I don't think people really took it seriously. And now we're getting so many people testing. Like everyone I know who took a test today had to wait a minimum 3 hours. Like it's
Yeah,
big
I
waits.
saw some snap stories of people waiting 3+ hours.
It's a small thing as well, but like that stuff, like that's basically for the most part your day gone, right? Like
Yeah.
that's a lot of money. Like when the lockdown is lockdown, a few places aren't working, but like before when they were trying to encourage everyone to do a whole bunch of testing, it's like, and there wasn't like the proper lockdown. It's like you want me to take an entire I know it's for the greater health and stuff, but as a person who needs money and stuff and needs to be at work, it's like you want me to not work for a day. Like
Yeah.
that's a bit of a hard sell, mate.
That's the thing.
I'm gonna assume and look the other way and just think that I'm fine.
Yeah, it's fucked. Like the fact that you actually have to, take a whole day off almost. Like I know people who've done it and gone. Like people I work with are gone. Like sick. I get a day off.
What do you
Sure, but
expect?
it's
I
not
mean, what
always
are you
the
meant
case.
to do? You just have to do it.
That's the thing. Yeah, you just gotta do it.
It's yeah.
Only way out.
I
is
feel like a
through
lot of
sort
it, like it makes sense because you're right, you do have to do it. But then I think some people avoid getting tested just because of the fact that being tested means for potentially a day or two you can't do anything.
Yeah.
And it's like, guys, you still have to.
Yeah, it's like it's a fucking reoccurring domino situation, and it just keeps. But like, I think I can't remember who said that, but it's like, would you rather you take 2 days off, or your whole company takes a fucking month off? Whatever it is.
That's exactly it. Most people will pick the company for a month because hopefully the company will support them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I was kind of hoping my
It's a
work
shame.
was shutting, but doesn't look like it.
Well, so the thing as well, like those removalists were caught. I'm going to say lying. Technically, it's omission of truth because they just hid about some places they went to.
Yeah.
But lie. And then we found out more later. Because they were like, yeah, 5 hours, we only did this. And they were like, that's impossible. You had to stop somewhere. And then, like, some cases brought up, and they're like, okay, yeah, we were also
it's like,
here.
oh, hold on. Yeah.
But, I mean, they copped the ultimate punishment.
They
so
did,
I don't know if I don't know. I mean, I feel for their mum. I don't feel so much for them. But, yeah, the two people who got it and came back home or whatever, their mum died, which is very sad. They would be, if they're normal people, living with that guilt for a long time.
I like how you say if they're normal people.
Well, you know, the kind of person that decides to do that job and not wear a mask is...
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah.
and then
I knew where you were coming from. I knew exactly where you were coming from.
In terms of wearing a mask, I am struggling very hard. I actually can't breathe. My nose has been the worst it's ever been.
Yeah. Well, it would be
cold. For me, it's a mental thing. Cause I wore it for a few weeks, going into the office a couple of days a week, and there were some days where it's like I didn't even realize I had a mask on. I would like go grab a drink, and I'd be like, "Oh right, that's in the way." And then there were some times where I'm like, "I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't," and I had to. I would rush to the toilet just to take it off, so I could just be.
Third world problems over there, but you know, I'm doing manual labor, and a lot of it I'm breathing heavily. Altitude is also higher. Because it's also very cold, and when you're breathing inside of a mask, a lot of moisture builds up because it's hot and then cold. So I'm getting a lot of not like what do you call them, blisters almost.
Right.
Like blisters underneath my nose.
Yeah.
A lot of people's skin's been going to shit from us, but it'd be elevated by you with what you're talking about.
It's just shit, and like. Especially up in the snow, it's annoying because it's so cold. You can get away with just wearing, because everyone wears a
full
protective
face
mask for the cold. So that's all a lot of people wear. Obviously, I don't know whether or not it's fucking effective in terms of stopping a fucking spread, but I don't know, like to ask people to fucking be suited the fuck up with all this winter shit, take it all off just to put a fucking mask on.
Yeah, I know, it's a bit...
It's just a pain in the ass.
That's, I guess, the issue with blanket rules to a certain degree.
And I think fine, like, with the COVID marshals, like, if we're wearing something on our face, it's just like, alright, well, yeah, that's fine, but, like...
Oh, at least they've allowed that.
There's only so much we can fucking do.
Yeah.
Especially for us working, we're constantly in and out. Oh, boys, we had a fucking blizzard today. I've never seen so much fucking snow the last week. I'm gonna walk out the fucking house, like, I gotta walk up a fucking hill, just to fucking get out. There's been so much snow, and today I had to fucking unload, although it might not seem like a lot, like 6 pallets of alcohol and drinks. By hand, right. We have to manually unload it into a fucking snowmobile.
Jesus.
Well, I forgot to tell you guys, I got my permit, so I'm a snowmobile driver.
Hey!
I can ride my snowmobile everywhere.
Fucking doing drifts yet or what?
A little bit. You're not meant to go like over 10, 20 Ks in certain areas.
Fine.
But the thing goes up to like 160.
Are you serious?
Oh, it's like 570cc, and it's got a bit of grunt to it.
Bro, if I come up, can we like reenact like some James Bond scenes and shit? Like I want to sit on the back with a gun, just like.
Yeah, like I've got it's a double seat as well. So
yeah, sick.
It's pretty interesting. Like it's funny.
Fuck yeah.
I got bogged a few times today because because it's all fresh snow, it's all powder, so it just sinks. Everything just sinks down. And because I'm like chucking in, I don't know, like 400, 300, maybe 300 kilos of like drinks, it can be hard to like get going.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, it's, you know.
But man, like it's the worst thing. Like, it's fucking a blizzard. It's snowing. You're fucking everything's wet, but you're also sweating like fuck because you're like doing so much work lifting.
Yeah.
And it's like you're wet, cold, hot, and it's so bad.
Fuck,
No
bro.
shit.
Getting like as soon as you hit like 20 kilometers, you're getting pelted by the fucking ice. It's like it's hitting your face, and you're like, oh.
Jesus Christ,
So
does
it's
not
pretty
sound
funny.
ideal.
Yeah, it's pretty shit. Today was pretty bad, but well, it's part of the job, isn't it?
That's it, mate. That's what you're there for. Well, actually,
I
you're there
mean,
to
we're
have
like
fun,
the
but
only people working on the mountain besides maintenance.
yeah. I mean, that's the thing. What's the point of working if no one's there to, buy shit?
Yeah, well, we're not getting many like customers, but our employees are like, helping us a fair bit. So
It's good. That's
Nice
very
of
good of them, yeah. At least I didn't leave you out in the snow.
well, as soon as we got our like license to use that thing, the guy stopped using it. He's like, I passed it to you.
Someone I know that I just seen on Facebook. They're in quarantine because of one of the new exposure sites. They're from Adelaide, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, also the library I work with also flagged. Jesus, is there anywhere these people didn't go? And it's like, see where you're coming from, but like, you also went to those spots. That's why you're worried about it.
Yeah.
like there are so many times where you don't realize how many places you actually visit until you either A, have to check in on all of them, or B, you're like, because most people do try to get all the shit done in a day. Like that's
Yeah.
kind of it. You have your day of errands and you
Exactly.
hit
You
4
do
or
it
5
all
places.
straight, yeah.
And especially if you go to an actual shopping center, you end up
Yeah.
in like 10 different places because you're just like, yeah, I'll walk in
100%.
here and have a quick browse. Like
Also-
outside of the lockdown that happened previously in Melbourne, I went to Chadstone, which I don't know, it's like the fucking largest shopping mall in I don't know the Southern Hemisphere, whatever it is, or it's
Pretty sure
biggest in Australia.
Southern Hemisphere, yeah. Second
Huge
biggest.
beast, and I was like, yeah, like I literally I walked around most of it. I went into like 20, 30 stores potentially. I think I want to say 20.
Yeah.
Cause I needed a wide variety of things, but then I was also shopping around, and there were some stores that they had there that I haven't been into because they're not in Adelaide.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, I've looked. Like Tesla was there. I'm like,
Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna
yeah,
walk in.
that's
I'm gonna
right.
walk in. I'm like, why is this here? I'm gonna walk into this Tesla showroom. This is awesome.
Yeah, I forget they've got Tesla there, eh?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's very strange.
Tesla. I see Teslas like a lot. Like if I go out driving, I see at least one.
I saw
Tesla.
a couple up here.
You see,
How
like
weird.
Teslas, because I feel like the
Getting
most
popular.
common car you'll see here in Melbourne is literally a Mercedes.
Yeah, right.
The BMWs are popular
Wouldn't it be?
too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wouldn't it be a lot of BMWs?
There is a few. The older BMWs, newer Mercedes is what I think you see.
Ethnics with the BMWs, mate.
And then when you think about those car
You know what
prices,
it
it
is?
makes
It's just
sense that a
wannabe
Tesla.
it's just wannabe fucking people like.
I mean, that's
I don't
just
know,
Melbourne a
like
bit.
the same things in like the same thing. I know it's a German car, but the same thing was in like my mates. I mean, in Germany, like
It's just
everyone
what's
has a
trending.
Mercedes, and they all just get a credit card and buy it on a loan. That's what they do,
Yeah, that's nuts. I mean,
just so they
it's
have
just a
that
lot of money for
nothing.
I mean, to me, like, if it's a reliable car and it's like really good, like, sure. But the other thing is, like, you have to spend so much money on fucking parts for those things.
Most
I
cars,
feel like a lot of them are like kind of what Matso said. They kind of it feels like in some ways quite a few of them are wannabes in the sense that I feel like they got a full-time job but they still live at home.
Yeah.
And then a lot of the pay in Melbourne is better than places like Adelaide and stuff. Like that's the thing, right? Housing prices change whatever state you're in and shit. So sometimes on average pay changes. But then when it comes to cars are cheaper in Vic. It feels like in Adelaide because there's not as many in Adelaide, so they can knock up the price. Because like if it's any like unusual car, or not even unusual, just like in '86 for BRZ, it's like, oh yeah, if you want one in Adelaide, there's like an extra $3,000 on it because there's no market.
I'm aware.
And then so I feel like if you take into account the fact that people are just earning more, and the car prices stay the same, if they don't have the cost of living somewhere, they're like, yeah, I'll grab this, I'll buy this car. Why not? I can afford it. I'll have it paid off, and then it goes from there.
I think now it's like when people buy a car, it's solely almost dependent on the brand. Because
Mercedes is trending.
Technology is so much caught up with everything. Like Mazda right now, like fuck me, their cars are quite nice. Like,
the new
they got
HX, is it the
everything.
HX10 or CX10, whatever it is that they brought out? It's like this year Mazda.
CX,
It's
I think.
insane.
But like they're doing such a good job, and I don't know. A lot of the cars almost do the same thing. If you're buying a real cheap car, it's because it doesn't have everything these other cars have. That's why it's cheap.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah,
They miss out on a
some
lot
basic
of bits and
features.
pieces. But I don't know. I've been trying to buy a new car lately for the last 6 months, and it's just next to impossible, man.
It's the X30, isn't
It's
it?
fucked.
In terms of vehicles, obviously, Jake over here, I don't know if he's been listening to PKA. I haven't, but I know what they're kind of talking about. In terms of motorcycles, I know one of them went on a motorcycle trip.
Yeah, is he back yet? I'm a couple episodes behind.
I'm about 6 to 8 episodes behind. I just
I'm at the point where he's gone on the trip.
For people who don't know, PKA is our sister podcast.
Yeah.
So send them our way.
When I came up here 4 weeks ago, I was listening to when he was during the trip.
Right. Yeah, I'm literally at that point. I'm at that first episode where he's not at home and he's in some hotel room.
Yeah, and he's talking about when
they have soda popping on. Yeah.
Yeah. But man, like I'm about to get my full license. I think in a month or two.
That's cool.
And fuck, I would be keen to do like a long kind of not long, but like a bit of a road trip on a bike. Just go from like motel to motel for a week or something. Go see some shit.
That's where you could get around the entire country.
You'd feel pretty free.
Oh yeah, well, fuck that. I don't want to go too long. Like
just don't do WA. Just go top to bottom. Just go Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney, Queensland, and then come back down.
Just like,
I
don't know.
Maybe do Perth. Maybe do Perth.
Yeah, but you're not hearing what I'm saying. I don't want to do it alone. You find something to do it with.
I'd love to, but I don't ride a bike.
I love bikes. I would die if I
love bikes too, but yeah, I'm with Jake. I will probably die.
I mean, I was the same, but like, once you're on one, you realise the responsibility you got to carry.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm someone I can't carry it. I'm telling you, as someone who's been on a bike, I would die on a bike.
I can't carry the responsibility, mate. My arms aren't that big.
I know what you're saying. Truthful, I think Alex would be completely fine. Jake, probably kill himself, whatever. But
I told you, it's only one bad day. I'm like,
not that big of a loss, so it doesn't really matter.
It's not. It's really not.
You guys are terrible.
In some ways, it's a burden lifted.
I don't know. Like, I'm just keen. Like, riding this snowmobile and shit. Like, one of the reasons I got it is because like I was so confident, and I was like, yeah, I ride dirt bikes and ride dirt bikes and shit.
So I've never like ridden any bike at all. I've
surprisingly easy
done a pedal bike.
If I buy a bike, like a good one, I'll let you ride it.
All right.
You will pick it up super quick. It's so
Hope
easy.
so.
Pretty easy.
It's just the turning for me, like having to lean in and like not too much so you don't fucking fall. You know what I mean?
It's so hard to lean so much that you fall.
Yeah, but if you like slow down and stop, you know what I mean?
Sorry,
you have to keep going. Like if you're turning and then all of a sudden you see something coming, you got to stop, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But I mean that's part of it. You learn how to avoid that, I guess.
Yeah, like you can't stop while you're leaning. You got to straighten the whole fucking bike up.
That's it. So I mean that's the sort of thing where it's like a car, you can just stop wherever. It doesn't matter, you know.
No, well, I mean depends on the situation. Like if
you have to be a more alert driver, and you're basically your entire time on the road is like preparedness and trying to put yourself in a spot where a car come out.
It's made me a better car driver.
Yeah, you're more aware.
You become more conscious of other bikes. Like, even cyclists, you're like, alright, I see that fucking cycle. I mean, I used to fucking hate cyclists.
Used to run them over.
I went to Italy. I hit a few in my time. Went to Italy and like I became a cyclist there.
Yeah.
Man, I became a cyclist in Amsterdam. I came back day one. Get these fucking cyclists out of here.
I mean, Jesus Christ, they got more bikes than their fucking population. They're fucking retarded.
I love it.
But yeah, after coming back from Italy and because they were pretty every Italian I spoke to that lived there, like, how can you ride a bike here? It's so dangerous. Like no one cares. And I was like, nah, everyone's been pretty nice to me. They always give me room. It's been pretty good.
To be fair, we're kind of like that here, I guess. Like the general consensus is like we hate them, but we still give them a lot of space.
A lot of people go way too close to bikes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And truck drivers are the worst. truck drivers will drive as close as they fucking possibly can to them.
To be fair, I mean, if there's a truck coming, like I was on a bike and be like, fuck, I better get out of the way.
But they don't, and I understand why they're frustrating. They piss me off here because they always take up so much space in the road. But
yeah,
what it is,
you do find a little bit of respect for them when they're on the main street.
Hey, this is my Hollow Man impression.
You look good, mate.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna molest a woman now. Oh, that film was so written by men in the early 2000s. It's like guy gets ability to go invisible. What's the first thing he does?
Yep.
What movie is that? Sorry.
It's called Hollow Man with Kevin Bacon in it. They found a way to make people invisible, basically.
That's the best fucking thing.
But it also like makes them. Well, it affects their mood. It has some effect on them, and they go like kind of crazy, and they realize too late with a monkey because it just sort of like a few days later, the invisible ape just started getting really aggressive and shitting it, and like having to go at everyone and everything.
Oi, why'd you do this to me?
Yeah, they already gave it to Kevin Bacon, and then he's like just becomes more of a deviant. But one of the first things he does is legit just grope of one of the, and then this guy's like, is this you? And he doesn't say a word. He like runs off. And she's like, I know it was you. It's like, yeah, no shit. Like it wasn't the wind.
Wouldn't that just be like every guy in every fucking situation? Well, not every guy. But...
We should watch Hollow Man on the stream. One day, just watch a bit of Hollow Man. Just for fun. Can we stream? I don't know what the rules are with Twitch. Can you just stream movies? Like with like.
You can
reaction,
but you can't upload it to YouTube.
Yeah, I figure that. Like, I understand
sure you
YouTube
can because I know like so many people like they react to like they watch a whole fucking series of like TV shows.
You're right. Okay.
On Twitch.
I mean, that's like I know some people upload like clips of it. Like, whenever I see, like, people watch movies, they'll upload, like, clips of them reacting to it.
Because at the end of the day, they're not... Like,
I don't know where they are.
Twitch doesn't hold on to your videos. Like, they get deleted after,
rid of them,
3 days or whatever it is.
Yep. Watch Party on Prime if it's free, and if people have Prime sub. I did it the other day and we watched Sweeney Todd. Oh, there you go. So, apparently, yeah, they've got a fucking tool for it.
We should watch, like, a funny fucking, like, reality show, like...
Just stupid shit, yeah.
Love Island.
Beauty and the Geek. Beauty and the Geek just started up.
Oh, there you go. Watch Beauty and the Geek.
I want to watch Miriam.
Miriam?
Miriam? What the fuck is that?
You guys remember Miriam? It was just a bachelor show with a hot girl.
Do.
And then at the end, it was 2 guys fighting for this girl, and they're in some boat, I don't know, some fucking river or some shit in Sydney or New South or Vic. And then like this was a bombshell at the time.
This
right
one.
at the end.
Yeah.
Right at the end, she's like, "I'm actually transgender," and I was a guy.
Mm.
And they were like, "What the hell?" And then like. That was the episode. It was like a live episode.
I know the episode. I don't know the show.
Yeah.
I know that fucking
episode.
Yeah.
And both guys basically walked off. They're like, I did not sign up for this. And then there was a whole bunch of issues where like, turns out that the entire like production company or whatever kept that information secret from those 2 people, and they weren't acting at all.
Wasn't there one in England where they were she broke the news saying, "No, I'm a man," and he was like, "What the fuck do I do?" What the fuck? I think he committed to it as well.
Yeah, right. I mean, I remember like the Dr. Phil thing where like, you know, there was that guy and he's like with this woman and the woman's like, "I'm a man." And he's like, "I'll try anything once," and they just start making out.
I thought that was the one where someone says that and the guy goes to beat the person up because it's a man.
Yeah. I mean, everyone reacts differently, I suppose. How do you reckon you guys would react? How do you reckon you guys would react?
I'd fucking sue her ass or something.
Wait, in what scenario if I was dating someone?
So what I'm saying is, if you were dating someone, no worries, and they were transgender, like after like a few dates, you know, like this person's pretty cool. Would you be like, "Oh, that's fine," or would you be like, "I'm actually not comfortable with this"?
I mean, I don't care about them as a person, but if they're a partner, I'm not dating them anymore because that's not what I look for.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like
feel
transgender, like everything's like you know, like because obviously you guys are attracted to women. Like if the guy was like
Speak for
now a
yourself.
full woman, had all the parts, like they're talking post-op everything, would you do it or not?
If I didn't know, probably, I guess. I
But
mean,
if you
I
did
don't know.
know,
If I did know, no.
because that's the thing, it's like a
Oh,
mental
I
thing,
don't
right?
know.
See, that's where I'm at. Where like I think I
Oh,
would,
fuck, I don't know,
because
probably
at that
not.
point, like, what's the difference?
If I didn't tell anybody and I just kept it to myself and I was like, I want to see what this is about.
Yeah,
How good can this surgery be?
I don't think I would.
fair enough.
I don't think I would, but
I think a big part of it is like, because you can't change like their reproductive organs and stuff, right?
Yeah, well,
Like,
that's right. They can't make
and they can get the
kids.
vagina, but that's just like a aesthetic piece.
Yes, that's right. That's right. And like whether or not you're attracted to that is obviously up to you, you know.
To be honest, I think I wouldn't just because it's not my jam.
Yeah, that's the
Uh,
thing. Like, I don't think it's my jam either. But then it's like,
I'm already
I
picky
think
with
I'd
women.
get,
yeah,
I think
I'm very picky.
I'd get there and then I'd be like, nah.
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
feel like if I was bi, I wouldn't care. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to overstate how bis feel.
No, but you're saying yourself. You're saying yourself.
If I personally was bi, I feel like I'd be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
As long as it's, like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a good surgery. If it was a good surgery,
Transvestite is exactly what a bi person is, really, isn't it?
What was that?
Just ignore what I said.
Alright, it's probably for the best.
thanks
But-
again, everyone, for coming. It's been a great episode. Came in a little bit earlier than usual.
But nah, yeah, I don't know. I
no.
think I'd be okay with it, but it's also probably just me trying to be very liberal.
Okay with everything.
Yeah.
The that guy that came into my episode, the guy that's left.
Yeah.
Our episode, sorry. He'd been with a trans person.
Mm.
He
What did he
didn't
say?
know until like. Well, I was like, we had sex with her. I don't know. I don't fucking know. It was weird. It was a weird fucking conversation. He's like, I didn't know until what happened. I was like, you went through with it. He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, alright, yeah.
What a champ.
But he was telling me like he always gets prostitutes and shit.
Yeah,
Sleep
right.
with him and shit.
Wow.
So that guy's. I messaged him the other week and I was like, because he obviously left here. I was like, oh, like, hey man, like, just wanted to see where you ended up. And he's like, yeah, I went to St Kilda. So yeah. He's like, I just got beat up.
What?
And I just left the conversation there. I was like, yeah, not good.
Yeah, mate,
no
not
idea.
good. Enjoy your night. Required
Yeah,
medical
literally.
attention. Yeah, mate, rough. Good night.
Yeah. He was kind of a smart individual, but he cooked his brain. Literally cooked his brain.
Drugs or?
Yeah, a lot of heavy drugs.
I'll do it to you.
And you can see he had intelligence.
Yeah.
But he did say some smart stuff. He said a lot of controversial stuff. He was very hypocritical. But he also knew that he was hypocritical, which
Yeah.
was such a weird thing.
Like
he would have
man.
like he would have a go at you, and then like later that day or in a couple hours, oh man, I'm so sorry I said that. Like I can't believe I said that. I was like saying this shit, so like that doesn't even make sense. Like I'm a fucking asshole. So he was fully aware of what he was saying
Yeah.
and whether it was kind of right or kind of wrong.
Bit intense.
But he had no filter. He just said what he thought, and for that I kind of respected him.
Fair enough.
Not respected him. I valued.
Loved him.
Oh no. I valued some of the stuff he would say because like you could look back on it and be like, yeah, I mean he has a point, but he's also a fucking whatever. So I don't know. It was such a hit and miss with him, but
Yeah.
it's what it is.
Wait, what's
Crazy.
an ice lolly?
It's an ice block.
Oh, is that just an ice block? Oh, okay. That makes
Yeah, like
sense.
a Zuzbaduper, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I think they're talking about how hot it is in England.
Yeah.
How hot is it?
So I think if it's what we think it
25
is,
degrees, I think.
That's
think
insane.
we call them ice blocks.
Yeah, we do content like that.
I think.
If that's what an ice lolly is, like just like a sort of, I guess almost like an ice cream, but it's like ice.
Well,
Instead of
because it's
Christ.
ice. That's why it's a block.
Christ!
That's why it's like
Don't
an
use
ice
his God's
block.
name in vain.
Because The ice block is literally just we freeze water and put like sugar in it.
Yeah.
So it's a block of
Yeah,
ice.
So an ice
has
lolly is an
sugar in
ice
it.
block. Yeah.
It's like free
Makes
block
You were the
of ice.
only one unsure, mate.
I mean, I was just making sure. I don't know. It's like the with the soda and the fizzy drink sort of situation.
With the fizzy bubbler.
Fizzy bubbler.
A fizzy bubble.
Now that's what we
That's
should watch
you
on
call a
stream.
champagne.
That's what we're watching
That's
on
what you
stream,
call a
mate.
champagne problem.
That's what I call a champagne problem. Oh, if you dropped that, that would have been 10 times funnier. Yeah, I've seen Hobbs and Shaw once or twice.
I need to watch that song. Right?
No, you don't.
Maybe more. I rewatched Batman v Superman.
Oh yeah. What for?
The extended cut or the normal one?
No, there's only one of that one.
Yeah,
Batman
it's
v
not-
Superman. No, there is an extended cut.
No, you're talking
There's
about the Justice League.
No, I think there was actually a director's cut of BVS as well.
Oh no, yeah, when it came out, yeah, you're right. It was the yeah, there was like an extended edition.
I can't remember. It's whatever Netflix had.
It's probably just a normal one.
Ultimate Edition versus Extended. Truthfully, it was just like... It actually seems really cool at the start.
Yeah, it starts off so cool. I remember seeing it like this is gonna be good.
And even the bit with Lex Luthor and stuff is actually really well done. It's not Lex Luthor, but like the way he actually pulls the strings.
He portrays him okay. Like
yeah,
it's
it's like
yeah.
he does like a child Lex though. To me, it's like a juvenile Lex. It's not the adult suave.
Yeah, very immature. Very immature.
It's annoying. Like you can see what they were aiming to achieve, and they did achieve it, but like no one really liked it.
Yeah. And you know that bit where he like actually pushes Lois off, and Superman comes up, and then Superman can't do anything because he's like planning this whole way of how they'll fight. I'm like, that's a cool scene. And then I don't know, it just all gets thrown out the way for stupid stuff.
Yeah.
I felt like at that point it was doing okay up until that point, and then it just became stupid.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the thing. It starts off
there's no way Superman didn't hear fucking that bomb thing ticking or whatever it was in the wheelchair.
Oh yeah, I never thought of that. Like,
yeah, he's
if they were just gonna say it's some smart bomb that doesn't tick, and it
actually,
was just
well,
like,
no,
they press the
but
button
it was
and
electric,
explodes.
right? It was electric, and then it was in line with lead.
No, but here's the thing. That thing they had no idea about Superman's weaknesses yet. The whole lead stuff, no one knows about that. There's no reason
That's
to
true.
know.
Like he's a brand. Oh yeah, no shit. Because he's a brand new fucking hero. Like he just announced himself.
Yeah. Actually, that's one of the other cool things that Batman Superman really did. It was that idea of if there is a Superman in the world, how would the world actually respond to it? And I was like, this is exactly it. Some people will see him as a hero, and some people are like, what the hell?
What is this? Yeah.
He's such a hard character to make a film about.
It's also stupid to me that he could hear Lois from the desert.
Yeah,
but then, like, the entirety of Mexico was in trouble due to, like, a volcano or something. He's like, this party's quite nice. What's on TV? I better fly away. But they did his flight and stuff so goddamn well. And the way he was, like, fighting Batman but not fighting Batman, like, just with pushes and stuff instead was so cool, even though that suit, like, I mean, that first push that he does would have completely broken every bone in Batman's body. But yeah, it's just annoying to see how
pleasing to the eye to watch.
Yeah, this went so far out the wayside with just like Doomsday.
It's just a lot of spectacle and
Wonder Woman being there was amazing, but then she also kind of did nothing. And then like, why did Lois throw the thing down some waterway? And like, I gotta get rid of this. And it's like it's actually doing pretty good. But yeah, also like I don't know, it's so stupidly dramatic. Like you really think Batman would just throw away the spear and not be like, I'll keep this. Like,
yeah, rid of it.
And this is me ignoring the whole, why'd you say that name? But it's just like, what is this?
What is she?
Batman's scene to save Martha was fantastic.
What'd you say?
And his whole thing with Alfred, where there's like, there's 24 individuals on the third floor. I'm gonna go off the second, and you're like, this is it. And it made sense. I liked it as well because the entire time you're like, how's he dodging these bullets? Then you learn that he's actually not really dodging the bullets. It's like he's taking some of them, and this mask can just take whatever. When that guy came up and shot him in the head with a pistol, he's like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's fucking sick, bro. That was so probably the best part of the whole film for me.
Yeah,
I like Batman's movements. They portrayed his movements quite good.
It was real. It's like when a person would act like a heavier set version of Batman, because he is the bit older Batman.
Yeah, but it was also similar to like the comics as well, a little bit.
Yeah, it wasn't too far fetched.
So just highlighted how much of a hulking man Ben Affleck can be when he fucking wants to be. Like, I know Henry Cavill was obviously Henry Cavill, and that man is just like genetically built to be ripped. But
What a
Yeah,
man.
I'm actually keen for the new Batman. I'm curious to see how it happens.
Yeah, me too, actually. Robert Pattinson.
that's already meant to be out. But
Yeah, I mean,
COVID's
you know how
pushed
everything
it.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh, well,
Hopefully.
maybe they'll give us. Can you imagine, like, they film that and they've already started filming the next one, and then they just come out like
All together?
months.
Yeah.
Like, oh, can you?
Just like they did with The Matrix, bro.
Can you imagine? That'd be unreal.
Yeah.
You're like,
So fucking interesting.
In 1 year, they've redone an entire Justice League. They're just like, yeah, so February we're doing Batman, March is Wonder Woman 4, and then we're redoing
But
Superman in June, and we're doing
It could
Batman
be
2 in
shit, but like
July.
I feel like people would eat it up a little bit as well because they don't have to wait so fucking long. They're just all right. I'm in it. I'm ready.
Yeah. That's.
That
I mean,
would
they've
be
done it
a thing
before
for
with a lot of
DC.
movies.
Like it took them so long to release all these different fucking films that everyone
Also,
just lacked interest.
DC sucked at building the hype for other films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't do
One of
anything,
the bad
really.
one of the bad things about Batman v Superman as well is they had the moment where everyone thought Superman died. Spoilers,
Yeah.
obviously. They thought he died when he went up and took the nuke.
Mm.
But no, he's fine. He absorbs the sun. We learn that he's a sun god, which everyone already knew. He's fine. He comes back in. But then he does die. It's like, why did you do this dramatic scene where I thought he was dead, and then 20 minutes later you kill him?
Mm.
Why not? It's funny.
In a film where we already knew because he's going up against Doomsday, he was going to die.
It's kind of funny.
Sounds like you should be in cinema, mate.
I'm telling you right now, what's obvious is they don't have what Marvel has, which is a Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige is like the creative director of the MCU. He decides how all that shit, like
You need one sort of.
I also think
he talks with all the directors to see where it's fitting as this overarching thing,
Yeah.
and that's why I'll do that for DC. I'll cop shit. I'll sit in a room at Warner Brothers and just start putting these threads together and be like, okay, let's fucking do this.
From what I understand and what I've looked into, Marvel had that hierarchy where, like, even though it was run by Disney, the people that ran Disney were fans of all the comics and Marvels.
No, that's legit. Half the people that got the films, like as a director, they showed they had an actual interest in it.
Yeah, where DC is because it's run by Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers has been around for so long. And is it not Sony? No.
No.
Sony.
Just Warner Brothers.
Spider-Man and shit.
Because like I think they're so corporate minded, and they're just all they care about is their bottom line.
They micromanage. Marvel actually lets the directors do what they want to do. Like I feel confident that Kevin Feige, like, I only had to see Disney once a month.
And I think I'm hoping the new Suicide Squad's decent. Because I think they kind of went for a bit of a fruitier, more freedom-based, more freedom-based film. So hopefully that's good.
Yeah. Oh, I'm keen for it.
They grabbed the guy that did Guardians of the Galaxy and were like, can you do ours?
Come on. We heard they fired you.
It's exactly what James Gunn would want to do. Yeah. James Gunn did both. James Gunn did the first
second one wasn't that great, but
no, it wasn't. But like the first one was like top.
First one was
probably one of the top Marvel films.
Yeah,
one of my favorite films actually in 3D. Beautiful.
Jesus.
But no, it's.
Remember 3D.
I don't know. It's weird. DC needs to take the slow steps that Marvel took.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Everyone's patient. I don't need the Justice League already.
Yeah,
I can wait 5-10 years for Justice League.
We didn't even have a Flash movie yet.
That was their way of like
just trying to compete with Avengers.
It's the corporate, and there wasn't a competition.
They just threw us into it.
Well, end of the day, they made money, didn't they?
I would have liked a Flash solo film.
Marvel for heroes.
I mean, arguably, Flash was one of the best parts of that whole.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, 100% DC. That's where they spend everything. They spend like 90% of their time DC writing their villains.
Yeah.
And 10% on their heroes, and Marvel does the opposite.
Yep.
Well, Thanos is pretty decent.
No, they're really good written villains. Like Doctor Doom is probably one of the best written characters ever.
Doctor Doom. Fucking Doctor Doom. He's unreal.
And Magneto sways between villain and not. Like that's what they do. A lot of anti-heroes.
Yeah, Magneto's unreal.
But like, the big reason why they do such big backstories into the villains of DC is because the whole point of them is to then overcome that villain.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
DC makes their heroes gods among people, and Marvel makes their heroes like more human and more people based.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's most of the time the heroes aren't at threat of dying. It's the people that are.
Yeah,
Whereas
meanwhile, Marvel
DC's
heroes actually are like
yeah.
Marvel heroes actually have a chance of dying most of the time.
Well,
You're
that's
not
true.
you're
Yeah.
not sure if they're gonna make this.
Yeah.
Apart from Thor, you're like all these guys are real normal looking. Like you know what I mean? Like
I swear,
Like,
Iron
yeah.
Man gets close to death every movie.
that's what I mean. Like you said, like Doctor Strange. All right, he's probably gonna be able to escape anything. Hulk
Yeah.
is Hulk most of the time. So actually, Marvel Hulk is weak as shit. And then you have Thor. Everyone else, I'm like, yeah, dude, you're like half the team doesn't have powers. Half the team are just peak of humanity. Like Spider-Man didn't even have his spider sense during Infinity War.
I'm surprised they like lasted as long as they fucking did. One of the guys in here put on Endgame, and I just like kind of hate the fucking movie now.
Like say what you
I've
want,
seen it.
but Black
I've
Widow
seen
and
it
Hawkeye are the bravest people ever.
Yeah, right.
I mean, sure.
They're just normal people.
Yeah,
They're like,
literally.
all right. Well, I guess
Actually,
we'll do it
well, Black Widow is a normal, but Hawkeye is
then.
normal. Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
But
even
was
then.
it? Was it the Infinity War and Endgame when they both had their women moments? Was there
Yeah.
another film they
Yeah.
did it?
They definitely those two had their women
Endgame-
moments.
Endgame did the
No,
big.
Endgame did.
What was it? Oh,
But
Infinity
that-
War was.
the
Infinity
one-
War they
Wakanda.
did too at that last
Yeah,
fight.
yeah.
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 What was cringier? Which one was cringier?
Second one, I reckon.
You reckon? I reckon the first one.
The second one kind of makes
No.
sense because it was Carol
It was-
Danvers being a badass.
And it was
Yeah.
The first one to me was very much like, well,
It was legitimately like the only main character of all of the
Actually-
girls fighting was Black Widow.
Actually,
The rest were all secondary.
You know what was funny about the first one?
What?
It was like she's not alone, and it was just 4 humans, and then
Yeah.
fucking Scarlet Witch, who's like, no, guys,
Yeah,
I
that's
can't.
right,
Like,
no, Scarlet
she
Witch.
had just lifted like 3 of those giant planet-destroying devices.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
God.
She was doing all the work, and then that was the thing. Like, yeah, they were doing it just for the sake of it, rather than power.
Yeah, I
hype,
know,
which
but, well,
maybe
it is
some
what
people
it is,
respect.
but-
I don't know, but
The film definitely did guide team ups as well. Like
Yeah.
Captain America and Black Panther, this is why Infinity War is so much better than Endgame. It's not even funny. When they were running to the battlefield and they ran past everyone, and they were
Yeah,
like,
I know.
this
It's
is
just
it,
so
this
good.
is it. And that leap into the battle, like just like a swarm of
Yeah.
enemies. You're like,
I just can't get over how strong they make Thanos in Endgame. Like when they're all battling him.
yeah,
I'm
he's just
like, what the fuck?
cleaning up
Like,
everything.
I know, fucking they've been away for a fucking bit sloppy here and there, but at the same time, like, fuck me, come on.
Mm.
the stakes
All
were
he's got is
intense.
this sword that apparently deflects fucking everything. Just whatever.
There is a name for that sword though, and it is actually a pretty special item. It was made
Rain,
by-
fire, but the troops, like, yeah, you just killed everybody, really. Like, let's be honest.
It's fucking nuts.
That
mate.
was hilarious.
Even
Just
that
'cause
first
Scarlet
fucking-
Witch.
You know, like when they first bombed the fucking complex, they should have fucking killed everybody.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe not the people in the armor, but like, wasn't fucking Paul Rudd just standing there when the fucking
Yeah,
bomb
just sitting
hit?
around.
Like,
He's just like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get it.
Nah, he just transformed into a little mini ant and just ran away.
Even then, the
I know,
explosion
I know.
doesn't fucking move. Like, it's still fucking hitting the
Sucks,
same
bro.
amount of fucking particles.
There was a lot of it.
Anyway, we've.
I meant free had that.
I was gonna
that's
say
another
we've
story.
gone way over time.
Well then, wrap it
Yeah.
up, motherfuckers. I'm done.
Yeah, wrap it up, my
Shit.
Ah, it was
friends.
good. I don't
Yeah.
mind going over time sometimes. It's nice.
Yeah, we had a few extra viewers come in later.
A few
I-
people.
I-
Thanks for joining us,
I don't
everybody.
get paid over time.
I do. No, I don't actually.
Yeah, thanks
Definitely not.
everyone.
In fact, we don't
Yeah,
get paid.
Thank you for joining
You
our last
mean?
episode.
Yeah, probably. Can't wait for the emails of everyone just full on berating us. It's gonna be great. Nah, we'll be alright. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining. Much appreciated.
Bye.
Goodbye everyone. We love you.
Yeah.
Lots of love. Mwah.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Yeah,
wrap it
yeah,
up. Come on.
yeah. Thanks everyone. We appreciate you watching. If you are on YouTube again, here's some buttons here and there. I hope you don't hate us for everything we talk about. Also, we love you. XOXO. Can't wait to be out of lockdown, etc. We hope you guys are doing well. Stay safe. Stay good. Keep it good. I don't know. Enjoy. We love you. Mwah.